Greetings, terra firma guitar viewers, and I hope your 2026 is progressing okay. The main thing I wanted to convey to you today, well, there's two things actually. This is a double review. I'm going to review this Schertler pickup, and I'm going to review my BOSS Katana head as an acoustic guitar amplifier. I've been thinking about plugging guitars in, and I've been a real snob about that and how shit acoustic guitars sound plugged in. But I wanted to get something worked out, because I figure if you enjoy playing with your acoustic guitar with a bit of volume, you've won the battle straight away. The control by the mixer's kind of out of your hands. But anyway, so the E3D did come with a routed out hole for the pickup. And I took the pickup out because it was really unbalanced. It was a piezo with the two little dials here. So I was playing this guitar for several years without the pickup. And then what I dug out was this Schertler pickup. So talking about the Schertler, I've had it in the cupboard for years, like maybe 10 or more years, maybe 15. And I pulled it out, and all this rubber had just become sticky. So I sort of was rubbing it with a paper towel. But anyway, that was just a cosmetic problem. The other thing about the Schertler, which I hate, is you can feel in here, in the little dials, you can't even feel them. They're so small and indented. You can't even tell. So I've just got them both on 10. I don't even know what the second one does. It's basically got a jack here, 3.5mm jack, and it plugs into the little output jack here. So you can just take that out, you see, quite easily. But look, what I wanted to tell you was this angle here. I remember now why I put this away and never got it out again, was because I thought it was too top heavy in the trebles. It's like, yeah, the top strings were just too shrill and loud. So this time when I put it in, I just started to experiment with pushing it round. And by getting it on this angle, what I've done is I've extended the top E string quite far towards this left side of the pickup. And I think that's where the sensitivity stops. So it's dropped off beautifully. And then I've pulled the bass side back here. Of course, this is the acoustic sound, and I'm going to tell you what it's like plugged in soon. Sounds a bit out of tune. The strings are old on this, because I had to take them off to get this thing in and fiddle around with it. So yeah, it's the E3D, now electric again, and that's what it sounds like acoustically. So don't be misled here. This BOSS is not running through my old 212 cabinet here. It's running through the little speaker. I think it's got a 5-inch speaker built in, and if you don't plug this in, unlike a valve amp, you don't blow it up. It cuts it over to this little speaker. And here's the other revelation of the night, that this sounds better than when I plug it into the big 12-inch speakers. And I think the reason is the guitar produces a lot of bass and treble, and so that 5-inch speaker just pushes the mid-range. So when you're playing it, it does a great job at pushing the frequencies. So you're getting some guitar from the side here acoustically, but it's pretty impressive sound, isn't it? I do have a few effects on it. So what have we got? The amp's on clean, It doesn't matter if you're on 150 or 0.5. I'm on clean. The acoustic's a bit thinner. I haven't got any boost on. I've got a little bit of modulation, which I think's chorus. And then I've got this yellow reverb. And I've got a bit of delay as well. Tap, tap. I didn't even check my timing there. So this is great. I've also used it to play my electric guitar, and I've got my speaker boxes here. And I've got reviews of how I built both of these ones. And I've realised that these little speakers are the best for the acoustic guitar. I do want to get one of those battery powered 2x5 inch BOSS little portable rigs. Yeah, I want to practice playing with my acoustic guitar plugged in so I can be on a stage. Although my dream is to do bluegrass style with one mic and just get some hot musos to step in and out of the mic. But I guess you need to do both.